Apple just changed the game again. The brand new M5 Mac Mini 2025 is here, or at least heavily leaked, and it could be the biggest desktop upgrade we've seen in years. With the next generation M5 chip, faster graphics, bigger storage, and AI power built right into macOS, this tiny desktop might actually replace the need for a Mac Studio for most users. But the real question is, should you upgrade or wait for the M6 generation? Let's break down all the leaks, rumors, and top 10 new features of the M5 Mac Mini 2025, and find out if this is the desktop you've been waiting for. M5 chip performance boosts. The heart of the upgrade is Apple's M5 chip, built on a 3nm or possibly 2nm process. Expect 20 to 25% faster multi-core performance compared to the M4 Mac Mini. Everyday tasks like app launches, multitasking, and software compiling will feel much smoother. More efficiency means better battery-like performance for desktops, lower heat, less fan noise, and higher sustained speeds. GPU upgrades, better graphics power. The base M5 Mac Mini is expected to come with 12 GPU cores, up from the 10 cores in the M4. That's a big deal for gamers, designers, and video editors. The jump means faster rendering, smoother 4K per 8K editing, and better graphics for creative workflows. Even light gaming on macOS will see a boost, especially with Metal 3 optimization. The M5 Pro model, just like the M4 lineup, Apple is likely to release M5 and M5 Pro versions. The M5 Pro could feature up to 12 performance cores plus 4 efficiency cores, 22 GPU cores. A jump from 20 in the M4 Pro. Support for 48GB or 64GB RAM. This would make it almost a mini Mac Studio, appealing to pro video editors, coders, and 3D artists who don't want to spend $2,000 plus. Higher base storage. The biggest complaint about the M4 Mac Mini 256GB baseline storage was too limiting. The M5 Mac Mini is expected to start at 512GB, finally making it usable for modern workflows. Higher configurations could go up to 2TB or 4TB SSDs, ensuring pros have enough space for projects without external drives. Bigger RAM configurations. Apple dropped 8GB in the M4, so the M5 baseline RAM starts at 16GB. Options: 24GB, 32GB, 48GB, and up to 64GB for the M5 Pro. More RAM means smoother multitasking, better handling of large video files, apps, and virtual machines. Future-proofing. 16GB minimum is a much stronger baseline for 2025 to 2030 users. AI and neural engine enhancements. The M5 chip's neural engine is rumored to be significantly upgraded. On-device AI could enable faster photo/video editing, real-time transcription, and AI-enhanced productivity features in macOS. Apple is also working on AI-powered apps and developer tools, meaning the M5 Mac Mini could be the best machine for AI development outside of the Mac Studio. Same compact and modern design. The 2024 redesign was Apple's first major Mac Mini redesign in over a decade. The new chassis is 50% smaller, sleeker, and more minimalist. Expect the same design to carry over to the M5. Apple rarely redesigns 2 years in a row. Pros: space-saving, quiet operation, and premium. Apple aesthetics. Improved efficiency and cooling thanks to the smaller 3nm process. The M5 Mac Mini will be cooler and more power efficient. Lower power draw, greener desktop, and reduced energy bills. The Pro model is expected to have improved cooling to sustain long workloads like video rendering, coding, and simulations without throttling. Aggressive pricing strategy. Apple wants the Mac Mini to remain the entry-level Mac desktop. Rumored pricing: M5 Mac Mini $599 baseline, M5 Pro Mac Mini $1,399 baseline. Prices may increase slightly, $50-$100, due to inflation and chip costs, but Apple tends to protect the Mac Mini as its budget Mac. Release date or maybe delay. Apple typically updates the Mac Mini every 1-2 years. Leaks suggest late 2025 for the M5 Mac Mini. However, analysts like Mark Gurman warn Apple could skip the M5 altogether and jump to the M6 Mac Mini in 2026 that if true, this would make the next refresh a massive leap instead of a small step, but it means fans may wait longer so that's everything we know so far about the M5 Mac Mini 2025 from its powerful new M5 chip and Pro model upgrades, to higher RAM, storage, and even AI-driven performance. This tiny box might just be the most powerful budget Mac desktop Apple has ever made. But here's the real kicker: some analysts believe Apple could skip the M5 altogether and jump straight to the M6. If that happens, things get really interesting. Now I want to hear from you. Would you upgrade to the M5 Mac Mini at launch? Or would you hold off for the M6 in 2026? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more Apple leaks and reviews, and share this with your tech-loving friends. Trust me, you won't want to miss what's coming next.